Hello and welcome to week 63 on ImmenseCrazyNation. I'm Thursday Man, Luke. Sup? How y'all doing? It's Thursday. I'm tired. I may not seem the most energetic as normal because I have to do this to stay fully awake. If you haven't noticed by now, you see the boxes behind me? I'm packing ready for university. It's not going good. But enough about that. It's Heroes versus Villains week, and I'm going to be doing the same as everyone else seems to be doing. I'm talking about Heroes versus Villains. Now, personally, Heroes versus Villains has been one of the biggest things ever in the whole world of, like, it's in manga, it's in anime, it's in comics, it's in movies, it's in real life, it's in everything. Good versus bad, yin versus yang, white versus black, all that type of things. And it's just come to my attention that if you haven't noticed, the good always wins. And that's just so boring. So boring. I mean, it's even involved in Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, there's two sides to Dungeons and Dragons where there's like this. You play Dungeons and Dragons, you play the normal stuff, everything's normally what fantasy type stuff is. Elves live in trees, gnomes are little men, and halflings live in holes, and humans are just like always there, and there's all these other races and whatnot. And that's because in Dungeons and Dragons, when the world was created, there was the primordials and the gods, and they fought over this world, and the gods won, so they carried on letting the world live. Whereas in another campaign of Dungeons and Dragons, this called Dark Sun, like Dark, that was perfectly timed there, it was brilliant. Dark Sun is basically where those two things, primordials and gods, fought against each other, and the gods lost, the primordials won, and they were like, this world is boring, I'm going to go away now, and left the world to rot and decay into a pile of dust. And you live in this world and you have to fight against not only just monsters and things yourself, you have to fight against the desert harshness, and it's so much more fun than when the good side won. It's boring. Wouldn't you just like to go out there and watch, I don't know, a program about good versus evil or something like that, and then watch the evil side win? Wouldn't it be so cool? It's so awesome. And just laugh at the fact that, like, oh shit, everything's got tits up. I mean, obviously they can win, and then the good can probably win again, try and win again, or something like that. Because if the bad win, it makes for a bad movie. But yeah, now on to like me personally. I haven't got a preference on whether good or evil is good. I mean, obviously bad is so much more fun. Good is just good. I prefer to like be in the middle. I mean, like Mike and Jordy have done these videos about like, who would you rather be, Jedi or a Sith? Outcast. I live by my own rules. That way I don't have to be stuck around with those stupid rules of Sith, you have to obey your master at all times and be a bastard. Jedi, you have to obey the rules of the Jedi Council, blah de blah de blah. If I was an outcast, I'd live by my own rules. I'd do what I want. Like the Sand Jedis, they were all outcasts. They all lived in the deserts and used the orange lightsabers and were like, look at us, motherfuckers! That was a really cool episode. And they did what they want. They all wore like these rag outfits and they looked wickedly cool. We never realised they were Jedis until they whipped out lightsabers and started forcing people around. But that's what I would prefer to be, an outcast, a mid-section, a middle area in the middle, doing what I want. Superhero, if I was a superhero, I would probably be something along the lines of, you know, X-Men Origins, Wolverine, where there's that guy who can like phase out and then rephase again. I like that power, because it makes it so much fun. I like that. I'd call myself Shifter. And I'd probably wear like just, you know, like the ski goggles and oh, one sec, give me like 5, no, actually I'm going to cut this bit. Give me 2 seconds. Well, that was a waste of like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. I just walked around the house looking for my goggles and I can't find them. Well, basically, you know them biker goggles that go across, and then like a kind of Kakashi type mask that just covers over my. So I'd be like, yeah, and then wear like a, not tight clothing. That would be pointless. I'd like wear some like baggy type of outfits and be like, whew. But then if I was a supervillain, oh, supervillains are so much more fun. Gas mask, have the power to control, I don't know, minds. Yes, control minds. That'd be so cool because I can like order people around, have a horde of minions. Of course, being evil would be so much more, I can do this, whereas being good would be like, I must do this. So yeah, basically. But other than that, on a side note, I got back from LARPing on Monday. That was probably the coolest time of my life. It was a really cool event. Every time I was like being attacked, I always had the best weapon for the situation. So I was like, death, 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 all dying and stuff. Might be getting claws for the next event, so I can be like, die, you monsters. Yeah. And I'm going to university, so you'll expect a different backdrop. I don't know, something a bit plainer. Maybe have a poster in the background because it'd be my room, as opposed to downstairs next to my kitchen. Right, anyway, I will wave to you all, say goodbye, and I hope to see you here. Bye. I'll see you all guys next week. Bye. Oh, and check out Black and White. They've released some photos for the starters, and they look awesome. Ah!